What is this? Oh, okay. There we go. What is it? Good morning, Art-Alchemy. Sorry about that. I was like, why is it turning dark? And I had my camera flipped. Whoopsie. So I have for you guys my coffee. Let me just make sure that I'm on the other camera. Yep, I'm on. Yay. All right. So I am on. Cool. Cool. So I wanted to show you guys, well, at first I wanted to say this. I know I promised to be on live tomorrow, but tomorrow I have some things to do, so I won't be live, and I don't want to rush, and like I don't want to have you guys on my mind and thinking, hey, when is she gonna come online? When is she gonna come live? So I rather, so scratch that. I will come on live on Friday, and I'm gonna show you all. We're gonna go. It's gonna be a huge live, like a celebration. We're gonna go see. This is the first painting. I have all the paintings in here, and we're only missing two. So after today, we're only gonna be missing one. This was yesterday, and I just wanted to show you with the. If you have not watched my videos, go watch them. Go watch today's video. It is amazing. Look, these are the dot cards from Katie. This is hematite luster, and I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna buy 20, about 10 more actually, maybe 20. Um, these magenta, these three that I don't have. I did figure it out yesterday. That the magenta that I got, Queen Magenta, is this one, and then this is the dot card. So she must have two different ones. And these are her generous dot cards, and I have a few dot cards that she gave us. But this one, there's a couple of sparkly ones, but this hematite luster, oh my word, it is amazing. Look, it sparkles. It has like a settle, and I didn't notice that until I painted with it like the second time, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked over, and I'm like, oh, it's like a little, like an actual stone. You know how I'm a fan of like stone, like natural gemstones? And yeah, it's literally like that. So this one in the iron was the one that really, and look, see how this is how it paints, and you can see the brown undertone. It must be a mix. She mixes with the sparkly, but it's like, it's so cool. I did this. Now that I think about it, now this looks like a shell, huh? Like the shell I was trying to do a couple months ago. It's really weird. And like a little eye. I just did it with my brush, with my Christy brush, and I just kind of went like that, and I'm like, oh, okay. And this is the sorrel. So we're gonna probably do mixed media, but yeah, it turned out really well. I really liked it, the way that on its own. So this was yesterday's painting. I have, I think, yeah. So we're missing two more. So tomorrow will be the 30th, and then the 31st, and then that'll be it. I I am well aware of that. Oopsie. These are gonna end up being all studies, but yeah, we're gonna do some of the mixed media. The first one, and I have a paper. Most of them are 100% cotton, and then I ran off because these are from. I thought there were like 30 of them, but they weren't. And I have another ones that there were that they're this ones that they're 50% cotton from Paul Rubin. So yeah, they're this rough texture and soft. I like to use the soft one. And FYI, this darn we're gonna do a painting here with our new watercolors. um so this tape, while it's soft, and I think the other day I wet it by mistake. It doesn't, if it's wet and it could still go on, it doesn't peel it. It doesn't peel it. So I was like, oh, okay, good. Because I'm like, it's really peeling some of my studies, and I'm like, ah, no. Yeah. But yeah, interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, we are coming to an end of our challenge. I've really been enjoying it. Also, I'm coming to an end of my summer. My summer. You can do this like if it's too sticky or you feel like you don't want to peel it, put it on your clothes and it'll take some of the stickiness off. I do it often because I don't want it to, like I said, to peel. See, peel some of my stuff. That it already kind of did that. But I was gonna say, yeah, my summer it's ending. I enjoyed this summer compared to last year because I moved twice within like a month. It was bizarre. And wow, I'm still painting, not just here, but in mixed media and oil acrylics. Well, first acrylic and then I turned it into an oil painting. But it's I'm using my sticks and not so much traditional oil paint, so that because I needed to dry fast within a month. But yeah, and then I did do my closet. I'm gonna finish doing that before I head back to work. But I don't want to do it over the weekend. But it's like the days are going fast. Like I want to watch TV with my stepfather because that's how I spend time with him. But it's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's like it's going super fast, you guys. So this is where I put my Katie's my what is it? The Art of Jupiter. The Colors of Jupiter. This is her card that she insert, and I'm gonna put this in my journal. I already go watch my videos that there's an unboxing one and then the actual swatch. So this is a cardstock that they came with, and I just put it here so I separate it so I know how many more. See, these are the sparkly ones, and then I measured it already. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9 spaces for 9 more, and then yeah. And then I might just take one of these thalos, like, 'cause I have a thalo in every palette, and I want this palette to be kind of unique. I have a really nice assortment, and then I'm gonna tell her that I want some of these. Since then, she sold out, you guys. She sold out of this one. I think she only has the 20, the 10, and the 5 available. So I'm like, oh my god, because they're so good. They are so good. Yeah, they're so good. I love them, and we've been working with these only. These are my dot cards, which I'm like, I could potentially put them, but I'm not going to because I feel like this is more suitable for me. See, I can peel it off and put it in a pan, but I don't want to do that because I wanna use them up, and they're so pretty. This is the magenta somewhere there. Today I'm feeling a little bit soft, so I'm just gonna test out some colors here. So we're not really gonna do an actual painting. If it turns into something, it turns into something. But I just want to try again, like some of these colors and see. So if you, I'm not gonna give you the color because that means I have to look to the side. When I'm done putting this palette together, which should be in the middle of fall, because I'm gonna, in September, I'm gonna buy more colors from her. And I'm gonna get extra. So, oh, I'm also gonna make 3 mystery bags that are $30 this year. 25 for the bag, and then, well, it's a little box. And then $5 for um $5 for the shipping, and then if I have to, I could put the extra $5 of shipping if necessary. But yeah, this year you're gonna have to finish a journal that I wouldn't, a handmade journal that I would include, and I'm gonna include some of the her Katie's watercolors. So FYI, and yeah, so oh, look at that. This is an English red. So so pretty. I have English red in some of my other palettes, but I feel like her colors, because they're handmade, they're super unique. So let's try this magenta. See, this magenta and that magenta are not the same. I might be wrong, but when I tested it out, I was like, nope, this magenta, it looks similar, but mine is darker, which is this top. And it's like a staining color. Ooh, I used to do this for funsies. Look at that. Let me see. Let me try this one so you guys can see. See, yeah, it's hers. This one is lighter, and the one that I have is darker. So I know there are two different magentas. I want this one too. Ooh, look at that. Let me try it over here. Okay. Very good. I guess nobody's coming out. You guys can watch the replay. But I am really loving my handmade. I haven't been this excited about watercolors since Roman Schmal palette like almost 2 years ago. I love it. I love it. And I love her selection. She really did give me like a really nice assortment. Like a really nice assortment. I it's like she looked me up and she knew me. I don't know. I'm gonna give her like a really good review. Like she's gonna be flipped out. Like that's how I felt. You see my reaction from the video. From the video. I was just like blown away, you guys. Oh, look at that. It's mixing super nice. Super nicely. Okay, just making little circles, and then we're not gonna use the whole page. I'm just gonna, this looks nice, really nice. Let me try. I think this, she said this one was rose, which is kind of weird. It's like a, oh, okay. I feel like this complements that one. This complements that one. That's why I put them. So they're gonna be sort of in this order, but not that much. Look at, oh, that's why she named it rose. Very pretty, this color, and it granulates. Almost like a potter's pink, but more on the pinky side. Now that I think about it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Let me compliment it over here. Yeah, it's definitely like a potter's pink. This, because it granulates. I noticed that. And then we're gonna put, I'm gonna leave it like this because I now see I never come out with the plan. And it's like, it's really cool. I'm gonna put some of this potter's pink there. It's not potter's pink, but it gives me the impression that it is. I love the way it mixes. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun in the fall mixing these. Ooh, so good. So yeah, I think when I get this selection of 10, if I like those 10 better, I'm gonna take out this Stalo, take it out and just put it in a different palette. Because I have Stalo in every palette, so it's not like, okay. And they're so pigmented. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. We're gonna add mixed media. So all the paintings that need to be given a lift, I'm gonna add mixed media. But I still wanna see through the. This is really cool. Gives me good vibe. Look, it looks like a little boo boo, like a little woman. You know what I'm talking about. That's really funny. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me get another one. Which other one? Ooh, I cannot get enough of this mint. It is so nice. So nice. Look at that. I have a feeling though it doesn't mix well, it will be more like muddy, but look at that. So pretty. Ugh, love that mint. These two like so cool. I guess I could have used that muted green, but I did not. I didn't. We're gonna leave it like that because I wanna leave this, which is rare that I leave something white. But I feel like the way this shaped out, that if like the white kind of adds to it, so I am gonna leave it white. Or yeah, we're gonna leave it white because I could make it like a grayish, but I wanna leave it white because I wanna use mixed media here. So I feel like the white's gonna help with that. I made a little tit. I hope YouTube don't, Ooh, they're so yummy, these colors. Ooh, so yummy. So yummy. Oh my god, I cannot get enough of these. Cannot. I need to get rid of this over here because it's like really bothering me. But yeah. So yeah, very nice. Look at, so pretty. I'm hoping it doesn't peel anything. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. So one down. Yep. So far, so good. I hope you guys having a lovely mid Wednesday. There's a lot of stuff for children, so make sure if you have children, make sure you go and do whatever. In my time, that's crazy that summer goes like that. And if you do summer school, it's like you have a less of a time. That's probably why teachers nowadays they quit within the first 5 years. It's that's like K to 12 teachers because they don't have enough time off, and when they're, you may think, oh, 2 months, but yeah, it used to be three months in my time. We used to get dismissed in the second week of June, and we didn't come back until like after Labor Day, the week after Labor Day weekend. So yeah, closer to 3 months, like 2.5 months, and the teachers like weren't like, they didn't have to come to training or whatever. They would come back like the day before to before we did. Like they didn't have like they do now where they make a big deal. This is really cool. You know what it gives me? It gives me, so it couldn't be like this. This is what I like about these mini paintings. Look at the little tit. Or it can be like that, the way that I painted it. I think I like it like this better. Like this. The opposite the way I had it. Cool, huh? But yeah, now that I'm looking at it. But when we add mixed media, then I think I do want it this way. That's why I left this side For now, white, I think it's gonna be fine. I was a little gray, could have, yeah, but no, I just feel like it needs to be white because this thing going on here is gonna be even more. It's really nice. How cool. I never know what I'm gonna come up with, so it's like I never know. Okay, so we're gonna do. Oh, while I, oh, let me show you. I will do. So this is, we are gonna do some things to here, and then I'm gonna show you a couple of journals that I actually finished. I haven't finished one, but I finished these in the spring, and this one I just finished. This is a Fonto. Please buy it. I bought a two set for like $8 or $9 of like back in the spring. They're really nice. I thought it was gonna be like trash, and I just use it for to all my extra paint. But we'll go through like um we'll go through the whole thing here. Let me put it the other way so you know. I did do both sides. I was not going to, but then I did. Like this one needs a little bit. Now we're gonna go through everything that needs. Oh, this one has texture. The gel that I like, acrylic gel B texture. This one it needs something else. That's probably new. Some of them that needs a little some. We're gonna give them a little lift. And this is what's gonna happen with the paintings that I've been painting. Oh, look at that! How cute! Look at that, the eye of the beholder. You know what I'm gonna do there. Look at that. So and look at how cool it came out with like different things. I really like the way, and yeah, it's 100% cotton and it's bound stitch. I already took the other one out because sometimes I don't like to waste paint. In watercolors, I feel like people, if you put a lot of pigment, you're meant to be wasteful. Hi, Marlene. How are you? Girl, we already painted today. Here, you can watch it on the replay, but I basically painted this. Look at women's, you know what. But I painted it this way, my way, but I think I like it this way. And I'm going to leave this white because we're going to add mixed media on Friday. So no live tomorrow. I will be live on Friday to show you all the paintings that we did, and then we're gonna do the final painting, I guess, together, and then we're gonna do that first. I'm gonna put it to the side. Just go watch the replay if you understand. And then we're gonna give the ones that need a mixed media lift a lift. Yeah. So yeah, because tomorrow I'm busy. So I'm just showing you my Fonto sketchbook that I finished a few days ago, and this is where I put all my paint that, because I like to put like strong paint, and this is the way that I lay down my Katie, my new watercolors. So I'm gonna buy 20 more, but I'm gonna add 10 here and probably get rid of that Thalo, and then I'm gonna stick them down on this beautiful palette that I showed you. So I might, that's why they're not taped down yet, because I need to, in case I need to do something there, like get the other ones and shift them around. But that's the paints that I use today. Ah, you're so cool. Sorry, I forgot that but yeah. So I paint already. You missed it, but you can watch it on the replay when it's available. So yeah, look at, you know that with the soccer balls. The idea came from here, and also because I watched the World Cup. And when I did this, I'm like, oh, that looks like a soccer ball. I'm like, how cool. But yeah, then we're gonna give some of these a lift. I'm gonna show you two other sketchbooks. Um, yes, in September, because I want her, because she sold out already, so I wanna give her some little time. And then I'm gonna ask for all these three. Look at my magenta is this one, and this is the other magenta. So it must be a different magenta. She must have two different magentas. This is the one from my half pan, and this is the dark card. So it's different. And I love me this color, this hematite luster. Ooh, I must have. I must have. And then I'm gonna add a request, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 of them are gonna be requested, and then the other 5 she can do whatever, as long as hopefully I don't have doubles. And then the other 10 are probably gonna be like for the boxes. But yeah, so yeah, I'm showing you some of these. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna give it a little lift. This one, I don't know, like I was just slapping and then I ended up with this goldy thing, and I was like, okay. This, see, when I used the stamps from Slapping Paint on Paper, that's her channel. She's always live, she's always active. Karen McCoy, she's really joyful lady. She found the joy because of watercolor. And yeah, so see, like this one doesn't have anything, so we're gonna this one too. Oh, that one's, I like this. See, oh, look at that. This is like a true abstract. I didn't even remember doing this, you guys. Because what I do is I wipe down my brush and then I put it to the side so it finished drying. And when it dries, I just close it up. So I don't really pay attention. Oh my gosh, I put so much red on here. Look, it's still... We might have to get rid of that, some of that red. Oh, look at that. This must have been Katie's watercolor. Yeah. And it's so sparkly. Look at that. Super sparkly. Look at that. It looks like an apple. So we're gonna... Here, I want to dissolve this watercolor. Ooh, Lord, that's strong, you guys. That's very strong. So I'm just gonna... Yeah. I don't remember what watercolor I laid down here. But it's a really... Look at... It's still coming. That's why I was like, oh yeah. I don't want to leave that there. While it dries, I'll show you the other two. I was gonna do a video, but those, they're popular, but I'm like, I don't like doing them, like my sketches, my when I finish a sketchbook. So I finished quite a few. This was the latest one, but I finished 2 in the spring. So I'm gonna show you those. And then I don't really like doing that, but I'm gonna do it today since we already painted and I'm just... Oh, and while I have you here, and I'm still kind of fixing this, I forgot to tell you guys on the last live, my I'm going back to work next week, and I'm probably gonna work 1 week in my current school district, which is gonna be probably the last thing I do. I'm probably gonna quit, and then I should start the new one in Santa Ana the following week. So I'm gonna hold on to my batch until pretty much the end of August, and then if I feel like it's gonna be good, then I'm just gonna turn in my batch here. Because I went yesterday to the meeting, and you guys, it's not the... It's so much, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's like, look, we're substitutes, we're not even like... That's crazy. Some of it was positive, but some of it is like, I don't know. Let me throw this out for a minute. But let me use my new sketchbook and lay down some color on here. Because it has some... This red is impactful. I don't remember what type of red I used, but it is strong. Look at... See, my other Fonto. So these are 100% cotton. I bought them sometime in, I think in the in the winter. I think early winter or late fall. Look at that, how pretty. So yeah. And then okay, so yeah, this is gonna happen at work. So next month, because of a lot of movement, I have some shows coming up that I wanna apply to, art shows for September. So I'm gonna go back in August after this weekend. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. Because this weekend is already, and I'm still off August, but starting the following weekend after that, there won't be videos. If I don't have any time, you will not see a video for Wednesday. I probably won't be coming live much. If I do, it might be because I don't have time to make a video, whatever. But you'll be back to one video Saturday, and yeah. So that's that. On September, because this year is my 25 years that I enlisted in September. In September 12th, that's when I raised my hand. I was already a recruit before that, but on September 12th is when I raised my hand officially and I got my contract. For when I joined the military in 2001 in San Diego MEPS. So, and I got a job and everything, and I had to wait 3 weeks to get shipped because of what happened, the aftermath of September 11. So, um, you know how I have all my stuff for Heal Vets except for one. Like I gave one little art kit to my brother. So in September, I'm gonna be making a series. So you're Saturday and if I have time Wednesday, because I do have a day off on Labor Day. But like I said, I will be kind of running around a lot on my own personal life. So I won't have time so we're gonna let this dry, both of these, and but in September I will do a series once, maybe twice a week, depending on where I'm at, for military heroes. I'm not one of them. I never went to war. I served during wartime, but I've never went to war or anything. Thank God I stayed stateside in North Carolina the whole time, the whole 3.5 years I was enlisted. Well, 3.5, but then the other half is 4 years. Technically, it's 4 years. The other half was I was in training. But yeah, I stayed in North Carolina until I left in 2005. And when I left in 2005, my unit deployed to, they deploy in small numbers to Iraq and Afghanistan. Could you believe that? It just wasn't meant for me. And they denied me to go to Cuba, Peru, Colombia. So I was just like, yeah, it was like the good old boys. One day I will tell you this a lot of the stories that I goes behind that, but yeah, and it took me a long time to heal from that. And for the first 10 years after I left the service, I actually wouldn't tell people that I was a veteran. I would just kind of avoid everything that had to do with veteran. That's why for a long time I didn't even know I had benefits. Like I go to the VA facility and I'll have full benefits with, you know, health and not dental in California. But so like I said, I never went to war. I just served. I was a paratrooper as well, so I do have a lot of stories. So yeah, that's gonna happen in September. So dedicated to the heroes. Yeah, and also, and then that should be the month of September. I'll show you guys a little bit of videos of my art shows, whatever exhibitions. And then in October it will be to Pinktober, so it will be similar to last year, except this year we're gonna have some juicy stories. Last year I was telling you kind of what I was like, the backstory, some things that I was going through, and I got sick, and also in the midst of that but I did my best and everything. I never look back at my videos and stuff, so it's like it will be really interesting. And so yeah, that came to a culmination once like the but I will tell you what I was feeling. I'm gonna open with a really good story and just like close it out. I've been holding on, I've been wanting to tell you guys I'm okay and everything, but it was like deeply spiritual. And yeah, paratrooper I was, Merlin. I jumped out of airplanes 23 glorious times. So yeah. I also have the Germans will come every year for December to jump with them, and somebody moved me that year because the Romanians came as well, so I jumped with the Romanians. So I have Romanian wings as well. Um, yeah, people thought because I'm under 5 feet that it was super easy, but it's not. And these we're talking about guys that run 12 minutes flat, 13 minutes flat, and they were like, "Oh, cause she did it. It's super easy." I'm like, "Okay, dude, go ahead and do it." And then one of them rolled his ankle. Yeah, and I know people. Yeah, that's why people are like, "Oh, I can do this and that." Like, I don't have any kids and or anything like that, and I don't know if I will, but because labor kind of, I don't know, it does something to me, but like, but I done other things in my life. um yeah, that's why I don't know, I think men in general don't, they don't mess with me. They come up to me and they don't, they're afraid of me, like they can't sense, like they can't f with me. But I'm a very strong in person. I have a very strong masculinity energy because I'm a Capricorn. But when you look at me, I'm very I'm female, you look at me and you're like I'm I look fragile and very feminine. So yeah, there's this, and I had for a long time I had to kind of embrace my femininity, because at first I was just like in the military, believe it or not, I never, not a day when I was in uniform, I wore no makeup, and I did that on purpose. Yeah, I do. Most people tell me that. I have a very interest. I've done a lot of things for a 43-year-old. I said for the kid part, but like I said, and I didn't want to have kids at all until every time my exes mentioned that, I ran like hell. Today that has changed because I had a dog for I have a dog that's been with me since 2013 when he was born. But I don't know, I'm still kind of like if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna be sad about it. Let me get my sketch list and but yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Paint over. um I I'm so yeah, and in October, and then we'll head from there. That's how much plans I have. So August is gonna be kind of boring for you guys and very generic. I will give you content here and there where I can or when an idea strikes, but that's about it. Hold on. Okay. It's getting warm in here. So this is the sketchbook that I finished a while ago. And I was trying to finish another sketchbook. I think I have some other stuff finished, but I think they're loose paper. There wasn't a sketchbook. I don't remember. If I find it, I think I had it stacked somewhere and then I don't know where I left it. Oh, I know what it is. It's last October's sketchbook, remember? I did finish it. I think I didn't show it to you guys, but I did finish it a while ago. And this is the one that I did not paint on the back, because this is, yeah, this one, very few have paints on the back because I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, this is the, see, yeah, and then I stopped because I was like, oh, what if I, like somebody likes it and they want me to paint it again? And oh my god, this one's so pretty. Marlene, I didn't show you guys this one, or did I, from last October? I don't know. But I don't remember. I think I might have, but let's just, it's actually finished, like finished now. So yeah, this was my, this is 100% cotton Hanamula, and I think it's cold or hot. I think it's cold. I don't know, but it's, I really liked it. So okay, there we go. So when it's on sale, I will see it's Hanamula. It was really nice. I think it was cold press, but it acted hot press. Shoot, come on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you sketchbook tour here of finished ones, and then that'll be it. And so yeah, I really like the way this came together. Like it looks like a night sky, but when it's like still sunny out. And I'm gonna have to hold my camera. And then this one, and this is all watercolor that I just look at our pumpkin October 1st. See, some of them had dates because I think I started here and then I went back. I remember that. That's so cool. That makes me happy. Yeah. Look at that. This is actually just like not an actual painting. It was like, I think from the back, this stain. And I was like, okay, I'll just use it to make something. Look at this is something similar that I made like today. And this was cool. This was extra paint and boom. And I added this and I was like, oh, okay, it looks like a little flower field. And then that's when I started. Some of them I wrote stuff because I wanted to like, this I didn't like the green, but I was like, okay. See? This I did it as an exercise. So when I'm overwhelmed, yes, this is the last year's October sketchbook. I started it then. That's why I put this. But of course, it takes a while to finish sketchbooks. So this one I did it in record time, believe it or not. So yeah, every time this is neurographic, my type of neurographic art. So yeah, and I added the sparkles and stuff at the end. But you can start with the page that is already watercolor on, and then you just let it dry, and then just add. That's why I like to sometimes tone pages, so that when I feel overwhelmed, I just do these. Kind of like scribbles, but in reality, you're releasing the energy, and then it turns into a nice painting. So a way of art therapy. Oh my god, this is one of my absolute favorite. So this is what happened here. I'll show you. I had extra paint, and I think I did something to the brush that I did on yesterday's painting, and I kind of like, and I let it dry, and I was like, I came back and I was like, oh my god, it created this really beautiful, like a shadowy rose. And I was like, how did I do that? Sometimes when I do, that's why I tell you, it might look like something to you guys, but in the way that I approach it is abstractly. I couldn't. I haven't been able to do this again. I think since that other rose. Yeah, and then I added some like turns. Remember we were going through, and then I was like, oh, let me add some gold, and because I'm like, I didn't add anything to the center because I feel like the center is, you know what this remind me like an Arabic type of like mosaic. So hopefully I can replicate this on an actual painting because this is like really pretty, and I really enjoy it. But yeah, I like the way the gold and the silver, mostly the golds, yeah, gold and silver stand out on the outside. So, and this is a Christmas, remember? The Christmas abstract. I want to do this again, like Christmas abstract tree. It was really cool. I like the way it melted within each other, but you can still see the white clearly, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then this, the blue. Yeah, I really every time I look at this makes me happy. So that means that I have to approach Christmas trees kind of like abstractly. This is also very nice. This was all, I think I added so much paint to this painting, and then I didn't know what to do with it, and it's just one day I saw it and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add silver, and I would just go around. But this one, remember Marlene, the spooky one? I actually like, that's why I said try not to go in with your sketchbooks, even though this is 100% cotton and some of these are going to be turned into actual big paintings. I approach it within just like, let me just go in there and get some paint, whatever I'm feeling at the time. Intuitively is what I do. And yeah, and this might not be perfect for someone, but it's kind of cool. Like the effects of coolness is what you want to get at. That's what's gonna make your process and you as a painter yours. Like Marlene was always telling me, like, oh, so and so copy this and that. Yeah, they can copy me, but I'm the author of those original process, so I can replicate it over and over again. And I do it in sketch. Marlene seen it. I do whatever I do on paper, I do it on canvas or on like for actual paintings. Like this is my practice, and oh, this is cool, the effect. And then I start doing it once I need to do something bigger. I have extra. I don't like working on canvas, but I do have extras. So I just kind of use them. I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me just make this painting, and I'm like, oh, cool, I did this. And then it reminds me, like, oh, I remember, because I'm the author of this stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, I remember doing that on here. Oh, this was I was doing a live, like a fun day for Christmas, and then suddenly I was just feeling like being like really cheerful and stuff. I had this page already toned and it's in gold, like or gold or silver. I think silver. And then I just start. This is marker, like acrylic marker. I just started kind of doodling away. So I was just like, oh, I just wanna doodle, and I remember I added so many dots because I was just feeling dots. But yeah, I mean, I could have taken it off, but I didn't because I was like, because it looks off, right? Look at this one. This is also one of my favorites. Um, I had a lot of extra paint on here, and this one too. This one is more settled, but that's what I like about it. That is the subtleness. Oh my god, look at this one. I remember I kept adding paint, and then one day I had all this gold paint left, and I'm like, oh, what should I do? And then I opened this sketchbook, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna pour it on here, and then this kind of went on that. But yeah, it looks really cool. I like the effects that you can still see the background, like a hot pink or whatever. But yeah, really cool. This one too. This was extra. I kept putting extra paint all over, and then suddenly it dawned to me like, oh, I should add a little bit of white, and then I did, and then it turned into this. And same here. See, sometimes when I do it, one thing, I do it on the other because it's probably the same. I think this is a different marker though. This was kind of cool, kind of fun. I just wanted to see how it would look like to. I added black to tone it a little bit down. Not one of my favorites. This one too, I was just kind of like going around and I was like, oh, I don't like it. And then I added the gold dots and I'm like, oh, okay. And then when I stamped this, I'm like, oh, okay, now I like it. It looks kind of cool. Like a little goblin, you know. Same thing here. I added the little house. This is actually like a spooky house. Yeah. Oh, okay. And oops. Yeah. So this one sprayed on here, not on purpose, but there we go. Yeah, and I same thing. I was like, ooh, I like the shadows of this. I'm just gonna keep it. That's why you don't see anything else other than this, because I like, ooh. Sorry, you guys, I'm moving you too long. I just don't want to keep on holding it because I'm tired. There we go. But yeah, and then this one, very cool. It has like a fairy type of feeling to me, I think. And then this one, oh, I think it looks like a strawberry to me. I don't know why I didn't fill it in, but I think I'm gonna use marker on this one. Oops. Like a strawberry, see? Oh, I should have. I don't know why I didn't. But, oops. Okay. We're almost done. So I'm just gonna flip it this way. Oosh. This one, same thing. I like the way the little. I like the settleness, and this one I like an eye. I didn't know what to do with this one, and then I'm like, oh, cool. And then I just left it like that. And this one was kind of like a fun. I was just going at it. I was like, I'm just gonna use this as fun. And I was like, if I don't like it, I could always add like acrylic or something. This, this was one of my absolute favorite. Oh, okay, yeah, Galaxy, yeah, kinda. This, my brush strokes, and I do believe it was this brush. So I really enjoy the brush strokes all over. Yeah, it's not just purple. It's like different, like a different reds, a little bit of pink here and there, a magenta, and then a different purple. And then they mix. So, but I think I started like this and then I went like that, and then one day I came back and I added the back and then the inside, and I was like, oh my god. When I added the gold, that's when it all came together. And this same thing here too. I was like, this one reminds me like an Asian type. I want to do this again, like, because I remember I grabbed my. I was I was practicing with these Christy Rice brushes, and I was just kind of like. So this is where I do like the white space, because I feel like it gives it that like it upgrades. This is kind of like the brush strokes, Marlene, that I want to do on the painting that I've been showing you on canvas. All around. So it's going to look different. Oh, look, this one. I skipped one. Oopsie. Same thing with this one. So yeah, this little book was definitely worth it. I didn't pay much because I do believe this Hannah Mula, I grabbed it from Arte Miranda. I do believe it cost me like $13 or $15, not that much. But on here, it's gonna cost you an arm and leg because it is 100% cotton. But so this one is done. This one we're gonna paint because remember this, Marlene? The I wanted to show you. I made this zine, and oh my god, I found love. I really liked it. So you all at some point should have one of these. And I did a bunch of swatches. I think when I grabbed the couple of and then I doodle on here too. I think when I grabbed, I'm pretty sure this is Daniel Smith. The the gouache, because I was so in love with it. I was painting it all over. And then I did this during Christmas, and then this too. I was just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna just play around. So it's kind of like the opposite of this. It's kind of cool. And then see, I did Sennelier, the 24 set. Um, and then I tried some other things on here. And then this was just random, but we're gonna, since we have this, we're gonna just finish it coloring. So we're gonna use our handy dandy. So we're gonna use these three, and then we're gonna do some mixes because I don't feel like getting. And then, so yeah, this is a good way to do some swatches, you guys. So first this one. Ooh, look at that, so pretty. And I don't follow the rules. These are all like Christy Rice stamps. If you don't have them, go get them. They're so cool. I feel like she filling the void that we were missing when our friend from Europe, what is her name? I have her stamps, and these are her stamps from Europe, and everybody was asking me like why, where did I get them? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I got them from her. You read Landgraf, and she stopped selling them, I believe. So I got all her sets, but they're not available anymore. Why, I don't know. Maybe she's busy doing other things. She's also a mom of two daughters, so I don't know. And then she has her membership now, where then she didn't. So sometimes I like it when people have memberships, but sometimes I don't, because they come off of regular YouTube, and then you get used to them, and then they're like, oh, if you want to see me more, you have to pay to come see me, and it's like, no, no, thank you. It's like you were on YouTube for free first, and now you wanna, I don't know. You want us to pay to come see you? No, thank you. I really like this Sorrel color. It's so pretty. So yeah, we're gonna finish this, and yeah, this is some for Briano, that not 100% cotton, that cheap one. Ooh, I should do, Marlene, I should do two paintings with the. I still have a piece of that for Briano where I make my balls. Ooh, I'm gonna do with Katie's painting and see how they. Well, this is gonna look so good. I wanna do this one. See how it looks. Remember, we mixed these three already. Oh, that's so funny. It looks kind of cool. And then with the extra paint, I just kind of smear it. I don't care. But yeah, it looks really cool. I love these dot cards. These are the only three that I didn't have. The other dot cards I already have the half pants on with me. So there's no need. But if you buy, also, other than Marlene, because I think Marlene has the Derwin pencils already, the Derwin drawing. I do have some Derwin drawing that I was, so on those other two boxes, there's gonna be some Derwin drawing pencils on there that I have. So if you get the other two, one of the other two boxes, that's what you're gonna get. And some of Katie's handmade watercolors. Marlene, did you get your paintings yet? Maybe they should have arrived today if you ordered it right after I did. So this one is done. as well. Then I'm gonna show you this one. Okay. And now this one took me a while. I did finish it in the spring, but I'm showing it to you. Ooh, what happened? The heat is what happened. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now. I don't know why I had this on here, but now it's gonna come off. It did a number on us, so I think this was from oh yeah, when I did the job, when I did the trial on that the really nice trial. Oops. And I don't know, I think I meant to use this again and I didn't, so I put it on here. Sometimes I do stuff and I forget because I have so many things. I mean, I'm still trying to work out my room here, but it's almost there. I know, that's fine. The other day I was watching a video saying people that were messy and they became artists and then they became messy. Saying, yeah, I'm not a messy person, but it looks like it because I have piles of art supplies and art related stuff all over my studio room. So yeah. So this one already, whoops. This one automatically stayed on this on this beautiful on this painting. So this sketchbook is the Strathmore. This is the soft cover. It is 100% cotton. I started it in December 2024 and I ended it around April of this year. Oh, shoot. Why does this keep going like this? I'm not sure. So yeah, so I highly recommend this. It's 100% cotton and it's mixed media. It's not the heavy. It's like 100, either 90 or 110 pound. It's kind of like not thick, but it holds well with everything you throw out. So I do have another hardcover and I have another soft cover that I bought from Blick. I bought this one. I didn't buy it. It was free when because I had a couple of like not coupons but like money accumulated, and so I went to Michael's and I cashed in. So that's why I didn't pay anything for it, and it was a good way to, you know, to try it out. So yeah, this, I do believe this is watercolor and then this is gouache. So this one's okay. See, when I try to do something, my background's okay, but it's like, it's like a deserty, something that I was following, and I was like, you know what? I was okay with it as a first page, but I was like, like this could have done better. Remember, this was December 2024. It was a while ago. And then see, I did this for Christmas. This I was happy about. I want to do this one again. But yeah, this was really cool. And then I started experimenting. This one was okay. I mean, okay, with circles and stuff. Oh, this one was really cool. I really like this. These are acrylic inks, and I added a lot to it, and it's like you can see it like this, like that, or the way that it is. But yeah, I think for me it's the other way. And yeah, this is when I was getting heavily into acrylic inks. And I don't know what, January. Oh, this was like a manifestation thing. I put a flower because I don't like you reading my writing, but yeah, that's what it was. And then this was the fires, the LA fires. Remember that? During this time? Yep. Yep. And then this was, you know, little. I like the background of this whole thing. These are acrylic inks, and then acrylic over. But yeah, this is for February. That's when I started my heart series. This was similar, still acrylic inks, I believe. Lord. And then this was a mess, but I really like what came about. It's like two paintings in one. Then Winsor Newton gouache, and then this was a painting from uh, same thing, Winsor Newton gouache, but this was for the 17. Oh look, this is very similar to a painting that I did in October. And look, I didn't realize I did it. During this time, I used to like to put a, like, I didn't let the paint speak for itself. I used to add acrylic markers. And I did a painting like that in October, remember? I didn't realize it. This one was really cool. I did this on a live and last year when I had moved. And then it dried, and I meant to put more paint on it, but I just kind of left it like that. I like my marks, the little flowers, all the little stuff that came. And it was super wet. This one took like 3 days to dry last year. And I was like, wow. So this one was really cool too. And this one, it was so cool. I was gonna see, and then I didn't let it dry, and it kind of peeled off from the other one. But this one was kind of spooky and kind of cool. I really like the effect. Acrylic ink, I believe. This one too was like a practice. Lots of glitter here. And this is also, this is acrylic. Acrylic ink on the bottom over acrylic. I do believe this is the medium one. I like the background. We'll see. It's sticking because this one I like the extra, the little textures, and that's why I didn't. Oh, this is something else that you're not meant to see. But this was cool. This was an experimental, so I laid down the acrylic ink, and then I just and then I added some black, and I left the other one white just to see what it would look like. I'll show you this again like in a loose paper, but yeah, this was like an actual, it's how to make a butterfly without even having to draw anything. And look at the little effects. It's kind of cool. This I like. I was gonna take this off because this one tear. This is acrylic ink, and I love this for collage. I still might do it probably. But yeah, I love this the marks, but yeah. Then some acrylic markers on here. I started doing non-paintings. Oh, and then you always remember this, the little monsters in our from the live from Painttober. I think most of this is gonna be Painttober. See, I started, and this is or it the for some reason I did the oil pastel so thickly that it still smears a little bit, but not that much. But this was kind of cool, kind of spooky, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's why I said when you're going through some stuff, I was going through some stuff, so it's like it's still, but I like the way, look at how this kind of like the chaos and then the inside. Yeah, you can tell in your art when you're going through some stuff, even if people don't need to tell you, like, yeah. And then I like this as well, the Blix. Oh Lord, it's hot, so it's kind of, the pages are sticking together. Oh, there we go. So see, that's what this was the beginning of this thing, and then I decided to stencil on here. What else? So, see. Oh, this was kind of cool. I left it like that, Marlene. Remember that? You remember that? It's kind of cool. It's kind of spooky and it's kind of cool. I really like my marks on here. That's why I left it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, how did I do that? And I did it like in minutes, like in 5 minutes I was done with both of them. Oh, this I really like. I did this off camera or on camera, I don't remember. And I was just like, oh, look at that. We're just gonna add some things, and yeah. This is acrylic ink. That's when I went back to acrylic ink. And yeah, this was just using, I was just like testing out my marks and just like using it as scratch. So I really did use it like an actual sketchbook. See, this one this one was so nice. I think this is acrylic ink. And I show you guys this one on I took a picture of it. And I really like the way that it's spread out. That's why I like to use acrylic ink. Oh, this one was really cool. Was really fun. Like a lemony. This one, I believe it was spring. The beginning of spring, and I was just feeling it. I was like, you know what? I think I was on spring break. That's what it was. And I was like, oh, how cool. And I was like, let me just like do this. So yeah. I noticed I don't work a lot with yellow, but this is something that I do need to I guess explore more and stuff like that, because I really did like I think I use that cheap wash that I have. Oh, and this one, like I want to do this again. And okay, so these are the colors, Marlene, that I was going for. The painting that I'm doing now, these were the colors that I was going for. This one I think it did on its own, and it's really cool. It's like a heart, huh? Like an actual heart. And then because I did this one, see? And these were the colors that I was gonna go for with my painting, but it looks nothing like this anymore. I started it with acrylic and then I somehow changed it. But it's okay. I could always do it another time. This I wanna definitely replicate. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, but like a heart series, as it looks identical to a heart. So see, in this I experimented with, like, this is some of my my glass bead. I laid it down here just to see what it would do, and yeah, before I actually did it, I might add more stuff to it, but I don't think so. Oh, and I have to finish it off. I did this off camera, so I did this similar thing. I lay down the color on one side enough, I spray it, and then I just shut it and close, and then you open it to let it dry, and then this is gonna come out. No, there are 3 colors. They're acrylic inks. It's a green, a blue, and I believe, or maybe 4 of them, I don't know, some sort of magenta or red, I'm not sure, but because acrylic inks, it's the ones that I have. I do believe I was like an aqua, I believe, because it's very pronounced. And then I add one of them was a shimmery one. And yeah, simple. So I'll show you this technique. It's super easy and it has a really cool effect. But it looks like a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly, and like a very oceany. So I believe this was the end of oh, there's one more over here. So this was the end of spring, heading into, yeah. Oh, I did, yeah. And then this one, it wasn't, I just wanted to smear some paint on here with glass bead, and just to do like a color study. And I really like this color in acrylic, so I was like, oh, okay, let me just So see, that's where I have this glass bead thing. That's where it came out, because I was like, I don't remember. But yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Watching, go to memory lane. There's so much stuff, huh? And yeah, this year we're gonna make more memories, and I hope you like it, and see you guys in another video, and take care. Thank you, Marlene. Oh no, we're not going yet. I forgot. We gotta finish this little sketchbook. No, we're not done yet. We're not. We're almost done, but not done. Sorry, guys. I was like, so I'm getting hungry, so I was like dismissing you guys, but no. I'm gonna go watch some of my soap operas. Oh, I really like this, Marlene. Oh, Marlene, you know what? It might not be Katie's. I think it might be yours, the one that you gave me. This Icy Lake. Oh, I love me this one. From the brand. Yeah, I think it might be this one. I was using it on a painting, and then I had leftovers, and I'm like, but it's very similar to Katie's technique. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's funny how we start with, like, I started with this one here, and then we ended up somewhere else. Oh. But we're gonna go and do the stuff that, yeah. We're gonna use some of these acrylic marker and give it a go and see where we end up, okay? Okay, so these ones, only the ones that need a lift or a little something something. So this one needs a little some, not very much. Oh yeah. And then that's it. That's all I need. Because I like everything about this, even the white space. I don't do very much white space, but sometimes I do. Oh yeah, this definitely needs a little some. Um, where's my, okay, here's my gold. Yeah. This one needs a little bit of a Goldilocks. Funny thing, I never thought that, this one we're gonna leave it alone, but I never thought that that I would need like dots and stuff like that. That is really cool. Right? Now you see the difference? And then we're gonna add some leaves on here, because I feel like this one, it needs it. Not everything needs leaf, but this one does need it. And then we're gonna add one here. We should have an exhibition of I think in Princeton they have a sketchbook exhibition. Then you get to see a bunch of other people's sketchbooks. Fiona, oh, the artist that I follow from the East Coast, Fiona Chincha, or Clark now, I guess. She's in Spain. That's so funny. She's with another partner. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Feel like it needs that white space. That's why I don't like leaving white space. But sometimes it needs it, because I feel like it's like, then you have to embellish more. But this one's cool. This one, the way, oh, this one, we need to add a little something. Like that. I think this one just needs a little bit of dots here and there. Not very much. So I like the way that that it is. The little, it just needed a little bit help. Like, ooh, I like the way, like a potter's pink. That's interesting. Can't really see it on there. Let me add some gold. Yeah, that's it. This one's already embellished. These are done. This one needs a little something something. We're gonna add silver to this one. There we go. Some silver dots or something. Well, you know what? This one's kind of flat, so we're just gonna add these dots. There we go. Ta-da! This is so cool. I like the way this one. Ooh, this one I know what, you know what we're gonna add. This one only needs a tiny little dot. Oh Lord. It's not doing it. Stupid thing. I don't know why the white one cloud on that one. I need to fix that one. But I have a Montana marker. Very cool. I like the way, I love this one. It really did turn into an eye. This one too. This one at first I didn't like it, and then I added this pattern and I'm like, oh yeah. Like a little lollipop. This one, it needs definitely a facelift. I feel like this one needs some white. Same thing, I'm gonna do like a little Jupiter pattern. And tell me. Yep, I needed a little white, but it also needs a little something else. I'm gonna add silver to this one. Let me add this one. It looks like AT&T. Remember that, Marlene? AT&T. Was that in your area? Yeah, I'm OLD for some of you guys. I'm just gonna add. Very cool. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. And then same thing we're gonna. Ooh, this one's so pretty. I love the way, like a little door. And I even love the colors on here. I think I had the blue and then I didn't know what to do, and then I added the turquoise and then I added the little marks. Ooh yeah. Facelift. This one I'm gonna follow its own pattern. This is what we're gonna be doing with some of our paintings for World Watercolor Month. We're gonna give ones that need it, like a mixed media lift. Like I'm gonna add some markers, some Holbein, you know, the little, I've been craving that. I think this was just like a whatever. So we're just gonna add dots and that's it. Let me add gold dots. No, silver ones. Might be. Yeah, silver. I feel like this is like a Sigma of some sort. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even remember doing this. Doing this painting. It looks like I did it in, yeah, I don't know. But it looks cool now, huh? Let me add some green. No. There we go. Yeah. And then, ooh, definitely. Look at this one and that one are similar. Just the opposite colors, huh? It's very interesting. The drops, I didn't do it on purpose. It's because I would leave my sketchbook like that, or I guess uneven. And it kind of created that. Okay. So this one needs a gold lift. Oh yeah. And also by doing these little studies, this is just I was wiping down my brush and they turn into studies. You can totally how do I say it? Um you can like reference back, you know what I'm saying? Because they turn into studies, but in reality that was just wiping down my brush. So look at that. This one's will stay as if I stamp. Oh, this one I like it because I stamped something and then I added color and I'm like, I don't care, but you can still see it. See, like a little ghost print. Oh, this one's so cool. Very cool. I think I was messing to do an eye, some sort of. This one stays. So not too many need lifts, just a few. Oh, this one looks like a hand, huh? Look at that. I didn't even notice that. It looks like a little hand, like a baby hand. Interesting. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it has 6 fingers. But it looks like, oh, like that hand, like bad vibes. Okay, we're going to embellish this one a little bit. Just adding dots. Very cool. Very cool. I didn't even notice that until now. Every time I drop the dots, I feel like I'm doing like a jewelry, like I'm embellishing some sort of jewelry or something. Very interesting. See, now it looks better. Very cool. This one, I like the way this, like, I think a viridian and some sort of blue. It looks like a person there, huh? I tend to do like a ghostly things. And it reminds me like how people, photographers will expose when they develop it themselves back in the day. Like how like ghost prints, right? But I do it in painting. It's really bizarre. Oh, by the way, you guys, this one we're just gonna add dots. The Witchy Witch of the West, which is a professional photographer. She finally took my advice. See, people do. She does watch my videos. Well, she did before. Because she's not important, so I don't really talk about. But I did notice because I peeked through. She has her studio in a very popular building area, but she probably wants to get traction. So not only is she sticking to drawing portraits of people, which is they're very hard to sell because not everybody wants a portrait of a stranger, right? Or even if you know the person of that person, especially if they're naked or something. And I did notice she's trying to replicate what she sees on camera. It's really hard to replicate what you because photography has chemicals and paint does not unless you do oil paint and you decide to use a chemical to thin out the paint or whatever. She likes to thin out the paint a lot, but she actually took my advice. And she replicated photography into something that she liked doing. She painted it something. The stuff that the two things that she painted for them, it wasn't 3 dimension. It was kind of like, bleh. But I will say that I'm happy that she took my advice because she did what, but I'm the one that advised her. Remember, if she was smart enough, she would use her own photography to create her paintings, but she can't because she's telling us one day she's gonna get tired and she would leave the um the painting like as a professional, right? But she did. I would have to give her this. She did use her photography and she printed it in like a chiffon type of a similar how do I say it fabric. And but if you're gonna do that, like this was my thing, you should have done that and left that as one booth and done another booth with only the same type of fabric or chiffon that people would have had their own shadow at your show and not use what you already printed on those fabric to recreate their own. That's where she went wrong. But at least I'm happy that she's not overly focused on me anymore. And yeah, so and she's over there. And the other day I was meditating because I'm meditation. She's like, she's one of those people that wouldn't root for a woman. I'm older than her, but if you look at her, you will think that she's older than me. Cause she better start concentrating on herself. Her face starting to look a little bit distraught. I'm so mean today. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and she's starting to look a little bit aged. And oh, I like this. And what I was gonna say. Yeah, she came in my meditation and she actually said to me, which in my meditation, because you're not being yourself, you're in meditation. And would have said, oh, and I dreamt her. Oh, sorry, you guys. And I dreamt her too. I dreamt her actually last night. It was very interesting. I think she's gonna try, but I'm not friends with people like that. She's gonna try to find a friend so within me, but no, thank you. And because I dreamt that she was in Pomona, where I grew up, which I don't live there. I haven't lived there since '97. But that's why I said this is when I know that people look at my stuff, because they do, like, they come in my dreams and meditation. But yeah, in my meditation, she said that she loved my work. That and that other person that I'm gonna not mention, that he couldn't forgive her for her standing in the middle, even though she wears a ring. So yeah, she kind of interrupted the flow of this other person and myself, but I don't blame her for it because people will do that. It's the other person that misjudged her, and allowed her to kind of give her. Um, I kind of like this. Looks like an orange, like a peach, huh? Um, yeah, to kind of misjudge what he was thinking and just influence him into thinking whatever was on her mind or whatever. I like this too. It's kind of good chaos. This. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do on here? I'm gonna do like a little moon with this. You know, today is the full moon, and that's probably why I'm telling you all this, because I let go of all this stuff. But yeah, it's very interesting how that, and yeah, this morning, well, before I used to be all worried, but this morning I was like, no, I'm not gonna be worried. She probably wants to find a friend zone, but no, thank you. And because I dreamt her a week ago, she came in my meditation, and today, a week later, I dreamt her last night, and in an area where I'm familiar. So that means she must be thinking that I live over there, but I don't. And I like this. Look at Merlin, how cool. How cool this is. Like an abstract chaos. But I get, when I see this, reminds me of Sorbet. Look at that. Very cool. I want to, one day I will do an acrylic painting like it's an actual abstract, kind of like this, where I'm not gonna try to influence it. Oh, I like that. Here. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna do some gold. I like the way that looks. So I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah. Very cool. Yeah, that's funny how the Witchy Witch of the West. And this year I'm just gonna just give you my feelings and of last year, of the recap of last year, not the previous years. So keep up with the chisme, with the gossip. But yeah, well, I'm gonna do this in a white. So here we're only gonna do some dots. There. And this one, but yeah, interesting how I also dream other things. Like I dreamt like I was looking for in Pomona, that middle school, that I had gone back and told them all the stuff that I did as an adult, and they were like, "Oh, so you're an alumni?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I was trying to find some two teachers that decided not to teach anymore. They're still fairly young, and then they told me, "Oh, like they went to do a like influence the curricular," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I was trying to find them. It was really interesting. I haven't dreamt in a while, but they were kind of peaceful dreams, and this is when I saw the Witchy Witch of the West. And I didn't freak out or anything. I just kind of answered her in my dream, and I was just like, oh. When people come like that to your dreams, that means that they're like looking for something. But I'm not. Like I said, she is not a friend that I would like or want or need. But yeah, I guess you realize how powerful I am. And even like her series about like your other, like your good self and your bad self. So this is the bad self that she was doing. think she copied it from her sister-in-law because her sister-in-law does some work related to that, to improvements of yourself. So she was not even, she said, oh, I have it in my mind, but no, she copied it. She copies people, different people, and then she puts them together for her work. That's why I said you can copy me, but I'm the sole author of my own stuff. Shoot, I can't even copy this. I don't even remember when I did this. And this is something that I want to do. For I love the darkness of the color pink and then the white on top. It's so pretty. Oh, this one we gotta do something about that. And then that will be it. This one we're gonna leave it like that because I love the. There's some roughness to it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Just some white dots on this one. And then that's it. I've been here a long time. Then I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. It's lunchtime where I am. Today I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a live. Let me make my coffee and do a live, and that's exactly what. Oh yeah, look at you guys. It looks so cool. Lately, this year I'm gonna, before the summer ends, I'm gonna do some sort of water type of painting because it's like almost kind of cool. Look at that. How cool. How cool is that? Okay, so we might add some white here since I have it in my hand. Wait, I have, hold on. Ah. I'll get in a marker, a heading marker, and then that's it. This one, remember I got these like last summer, and I completely forgot because I moved them. So I feel like this is the flower needs something like this. Oh, it's so light, you guys. Oh no, I thought it's just light. I thought I was like, it's not drying on me, is it? No, it's just kind of light. So, okay, let me. Oh, it is trying to dry. Okay, when your marker's trying to dry, turn it over and turn it like that. This is a knot, but I'm just gonna use it. Shoot, because it still has a lot of paint in there. And trust me, it will come out. See? Da 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 da. Because it has a lot of paint. Look how much paint. I am not wasting that paint. No, senor. Ah. See? And yeah, it was kind of trying to dry, but it's fine now, see? And it's not a reversible nib, but I'm going to use it as a reversible nib. See, that works now. And it's because I think this one I didn't cap it correctly and for a while, months. So that was my fault. All right, guys. Well, this is the end of the sketchbook and everything else today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna have some lunch and I'll see you in another video. In another live on Friday. Go watch my video if you have not. I posted in the community. For those watercolors, Katie's from England. They're amazing. I'll see you guys another live video. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good hump day.